It all started for me in 2017. I was living in New York City, and I was so excited to go back home to Mongolia to witness the birth of my nephew. It was December in Mongolia, in capital city, Ulaanbaatar. That means the air is horrible. It can be as bad as smoking 8 cigarettes a day. And sometimes it can be even smoking a packet of cigarettes. But I wasn't too worried because my nephew was going to be born inside a private hospital. But as soon as I walked into the labor room, I couldn't breathe. My nose, my throat was hurting, and I started getting stressed out and anxious because I could not imagine my little nephew being born into that environment and having his first breath be a cigarette smoke. So I dragged air purifier from home, turned it on all day until he was born, and then dragged it around wherever he went inside the hospital. Unfortunately, not everyone can do that. There are so many children being born in Mongolia into families who cannot afford air purifier, who cannot even afford pollution masks. And most of them don't know how bad it is for not only their lung, but their brain, their heart, their kidneys, for their entire body. And so many parents, they just don't know how bad the air pollution is in Mongolia and how bad it is for their children's health and their future. And it's a tragedy. That's not acceptable. So I decided to start a nonprofit called Breathe Mongolia Clean Air Coalition. And volunteers from all around the world decided to join. Because even if they've never been to Mongolia, even if they've never met a Mongolian person, as soon as they hear that a child is being born inside a hospital, breathing air as bad as a packet of cigarettes, it just breaks their heart. And some of them break into tears and ask what they can do to help. So our volunteers from Kenya and India and Canada and Japan and Korea, software engineers, environmental scientists, geologists, or students, they all do something from wherever they are. Because we will not accept such reality and such future. And my nephew and children like him deserve a present and a future where they can grow up happy and healthy with their grandchildren, with their grandparents, with their parents and friends in their homeland without becoming climate change or pollution refugees. Because clean air is not a privilege. It's a human right.